But yeah, let's talk about the matches a little bit today. We only had 3.
Snooze fest, upset slash.
Well, number one,
I don't
Florida,
know.
they make winners.
Congratulations,
Florida makes
Florida.
winners.
to Florida.
Congratulations to
Congrats,
Florida.
Florida.
They 3-0 London. They come out, handle business. There was obviously a little fuckery. There was a reset in that series, but
They did what they were supposed to do.
yeah, it doesn't really matter. Florida, it just absolutely dominate the whole series. Not much to say about that. Florida in the winner's bracket, and Ogre 2 came in the chat earlier and said that Florida's been looking really good in scrims as well. So Florida kicking up at the end of the year, trying to maybe get themselves. They are technically not eliminated from champs as of right now. It would be very, it's a long shot, but technically not eliminated at the moment. Next up, we've got the Rokkr taking on the Thieves, and the Thieves' woes continue.
Yeah, I mean, Cammy has a lights-out control, lights-out series. Fame was looking good on the SMG. Attach is back in the roster, and they're feeling good. They're looking good. Thieves 0-4. I mean, it's a disaster. It's literally a polar opposite of their Major 4 form, so they're going to have to come out to Major 5 in Toronto and make a loser's bracket run, or their next hope is champs.
Absolutely. Thieves, I mean, they got to figure something out. Straight up. It could be online. We don't really know what's going on in the camp.
It takes like one win for that team to just kind of kickstart the engine, you know what I mean?
I mean, they could go to land from losers bracket and look like a completely different team.
Correct.
We just don't know with them. But Rokkr, we got to give them their flowers. They looked really good today with Attach on the roster. Obviously, they make a change. Fame looked really, really good on the sub. That was his natural role. He was playing good with the AR beforehand, but today he kicked it up. He looked very good with the submachine gun in his hands, and Rokkr ended up getting a huge win, 3-1 over the Thieves. We got the standings right here. Vegas now 2 games back from Minnesota. Vegas is going to be taking on Seattle tomorrow in our very first match, so that's a huge one in terms of Vegas's fate going into champs.
Yep, correct.
And Seattle, obviously, they just lose a 5-2 lead to NY. This is an opportunity for Vegas to come out, catch Seattle on probably a little bit of a frustration period.
Yeah.
They choke a 5-2 lead to go up 2-0, and then they lose the next 3 maps in the series. And now they're 1-3, and they could be looking at a loser's bracket start for the Seattle Surge again.
Correct.
And last but not least, obviously, we just watched that. We just talked about it, NY versus Seattle. They got to close that map, too. Simple as that. They close that map, too. That series looks a lot different. Obviously, Hydra comes out, has a superstar series. Is he back in the talks for MVP?
No.
Still a Beezy?
I mean, it's the talk, but I mean, a Beezy's MVP right now.
Yeah.
So if the season were to end today, it's a Beezy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Do you disagree?
It's hard to. It's hard to, but Hydra definitely coming out, having an absolute fucking superstar series right there. Carries his team, wills his team to a victory. Absolutely phenomenal performance. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we really got for you guys today. 3 matches down. Tomorrow's going to be a banger. We'll talk about the schedule a little bit. We got Vegas versus Seattle, first match tomorrow. So we're starting off with a heater. Very big match for both of those. Well, actually, yeah, both those teams. Seattle's going to need a win. Obviously, Vegas need a win for playoffs. Next up, Florida taking on Optic. That's going to be an interesting series. I think Optic definitely has them, but
Florida do look. They look good.
They look good. Obviously, Optic right now, I think everyone can say pretty confidently they're our best team in the game, at least from this online split. And I think it'll be a good series. It could just be a fucking stomping. We just don't know. Next up, we got Toronto taking on LAG. Bring your sleeping bags.
Correct.
I mean, yeah.
LAG's been struggling quite a bit. Toronto looking like
great.
a top caliber team at the moment. Might want to bring the sleeping bags for that one, ladies and gentlemen.
Boston FaZe has potential to be a solid series. I mean, FaZe will always look good, I feel like. In Boston, they lose a big one to Seattle recently. We'll see if they can bounce back versus FaZe.
Yep.
FaZe is obviously the favorite in that series, but you never know. I mean, Boston does have some firepower. They can come out swinging.
Boston loses to Seattle, and Seattle's been looking rough.
Correct.
Other than that, I mean, Boston, they're going to have a test tomorrow against FaZe. We actually have tomorrow's a very good slate of matches.
Correct.
Besides the third match, obviously. The third match. Oh, can we actually throw the CDL up? We got some reactions from when MN won.
Oh, bro.
Oh, they're showing that reaction too.
Jesus.
Damn.
Well,
getting an inside look at what the defeat looks like. I mean,
much love, baby.
it's never easy. Thieves obviously a little frustrated. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all.